Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have m to the power of 9 plus m to the power of 6 is equal to 36. Now, m to the power of 9, this is the same thing as m to the power of 3 to the power of 3. Plus, now m to the power of 6, this is the same thing as m to the power of 3 to the power of 2. And the reason that this is so is because if I have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is equal to a to the power of m to the power of n. So in this case, 9, this is equal to 3 times 3, so that's why I wrote it m to the power of 3 to the power of 3. And 6, this is equal to 3 times 2, so that's why I wrote it m to the power of 3 to the power of 2. So now I'm going to set m to the power of 3 equal to the variable t. So now if I substitute in t for m to the power of 3, I get t to the power of 3 plus t squared is equal to 36. Now if I subtract 36 on both sides, I get t to the power of 3 plus t squared minus 36 is equal to 0. Now I'm going to try different values of t and see if they work out. So if t is equal to 0, then this would be 0 plus 0 minus 36 is equal to 0, and this is not equal to 0. Now if t equals 1, this would be 1 plus 1 minus 36 is equal to 0, and that's not true either. If t is equal to 2, this would be 8 plus 4 minus 36 is equal to 0. That's 12 minus 36, which is not equal to 0. Now finally t equals 3, I get 27 plus 9 minus 36 is equal to 0, and this is true. So, meaning t is equal to 3 is the value of t. Or actually, that's not our only value though, so I have to write this as t minus 3. So now I get, if I rewrite this, I get t to the power of 3 minus 3t squared plus 4t squared. 4t squared minus 36 is equal to 0. Now we know that our factor has to be t minus 3, so if I factor out t squared, I get t squared times t minus 3 plus 4 times t squared minus 36, and this is equal to 0. Now t squared minus 36, this is equal to t plus 3 times t minus 3. Now I can factor out t minus 3 from all of this, so I get t minus 3 times t squared plus 4t plus 12. Now this gives me two equations. I have t minus 3 is equal to 0, and I also have t squared plus 4t plus 12 is equal to 0. So these are my two equations that I get from this. Now for t minus 3 is equal to 0, I can simply add 3 on both sides. So these two cancel out, and I would get t is equal to 3. So that's one value of t. And now for t squared plus 4t plus 12 is equal to 0. Well, we would have to use the quadratic formula to solve this. So the quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. So in this case, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 4, and c is equal to 12. So now I have negative 4 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so 4 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 12. And now I'm dividing this by 2 times a, so 2 times 1. Now this is equal to negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared is 16, minus 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 12 is 48, all divided by 2 times 1 is 2. Now this is equal to negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 16 minus 48 is going to be negative 32 over 2. And the problem with this is that you actually can't take the square root of a negative number, meaning this is not right, and our only actual solution for t is equal to 3. So now, however, we are not done yet, because the value of t is not what we want to find. We actually want to find the value of m. And remember, we set m to the power of 3 equal to t. So if this is true, so if m to the power of 3 is equal to t, and t is equal to 3, then we have m to the power of 3 is equal to 3. Now to solve this, we want to cancel out this. So I'm going to take the cube root on both sides. So then these two cancel out, and I'm left with m is equal to the cube root of 3. So now to check, our original equation was m to the power of 9 plus m to the power of 6 is equal to 36. M is equal to the cube root of 3, so I have the cube root of 3 to the power of 9 plus the cube root of 3 to the power of 6 is equal to 36. Now the cube root of 3 is the same thing as 3 to the power of 1/3, so I have 3 to the power of 1/3 to the power of 9 plus 3 to the power of 1/3 to the power of 6 is equal to 36. And this is 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 to the power of 2 is equal to 36. 3 to the power of 3 is 27, plus 3 to the power of 2 is 9, is equal to 36. And 36 is equal to 36, so this is right.